This is going to be a reading for my Cancers. We're going to take a look at what the month of July has in store for you. I first want to start off, if I can talk, saying happy birthday to my Cancers who have either had a birthday pass by or have a birthday coming up. Okay. Hopefully, you are setting your intentions for what you want to manifest with the solar return and understand that technically it is a new year for you. So, this is your time to shine. But let's go ahead and jump straight in and see what's going on. I'm going to start off with two oracle cards to represent just the overarching energy for the month of July. And then we'll do like a full-on spread for you guys too, okay? All right, let's see what's going on. So Cancers, what does July 2025 have in store for them? Thank you for hitting the like button. What does July 2025 have in store for you, Cancers? So we have relationships and we also have action. So there may be matters of the heart that come up during this month where, and not only just romantic too, whenever I see the relationship energy, this just talks about connections that we share with people around us. And as a whole, you could be examining certain ones and looking at which ones are real or maybe not so real or fake based off of fakeness, or where there's a lack of follow through, where you have certain people in your life that are maybe displaying that they care about you or displaying that they're in support of you, but maybe they don't necessarily have those genuine intentions. Or this could even represent having relationships around you where you're outgrowing them. It may not even be anything that, anyone has done around you or you've done. It's just you guys could be literally drifting in two different spaces in life, and it could feel like, okay, well, I'm not going to hold on to relationships that I'm outgrowing. Now, I also have action, which talks about you no longer sitting back to some degree. If you've been just planning, healing, thinking, ruminating, July looks like more of a month where it's like, okay, it's game time. I got to get stuff done. I got to take care of this. I got to take care of that. So you're a lot more focused with your intention, which is really, really good. And when it comes to people around you, their actions, I think that you'll be in an observant position to be able to see who is, genuinely in your corner or not, or moving with genuineness or not. Now, going deeper, first card we're going to start off is going to represent the general energy around you, Cancers, for July. So the cards we have the Five of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So there could be an argument or a disagreement that you and someone else may have had. And during this time frame, they could be doing things to try to show you that they're apologetic. They may not blatantly say out of their mouth that they're apologetic or that they did not like the way things may have been left off, but they could be trying to show you through their efforts that is the case. There also may be a moment where maybe you've been self-sabotaging to some degree, and you've been overthinking things and overanalyzing things to where it's been making you talk yourself out of making certain decisions or doing certain things. The month of July is going to be a month where you realize that it's self-sabotage, you realize that it's negative talk, and you get more proactive about doing what's in your best interest, irregardless of what your mind is trying to tell you could potentially go wrong. There also may be someone who's really at your neck in regards to you doing more things for yourself. Like they could be offended personally by the fact that you could be maybe needing some time for yourself to work through things. And it could be causing misunderstanding or miscommunication here. Now, going into what your career and finances looks like. What does this look like for my Cancers for July? I have the Temperance card and also the Moon card. So for my Cancers who are looking for a new job, it is requiring you to be a lot more patient with yourself and your process when it comes to getting the new job. Yes, things may not be 100% clear in terms of you know, if you're going to get callbacks or if you're actually going to get a position in particular. But I think that you guys being so on edge or in this worry state about whether or not things will come together is making it a lot harder for you to navigate getting this new position. But know that your patience will pay off. If you are looking for a job and you've been waiting, you will start to hear back from different places. If you currently have a job already, it's still a theme of patience. I think that this month it's going to be a big thing that you take care of your emotional well-being and also your physical sense of self, like your spiritual self, your emotional self, and also your physical body outside of work. Some of you have been just trying to get your money in order, trying to manage your responsibilities, that you've been neglecting yourself outside of work. And you could be wondering why you don't have any energy or why you're always so anxious and on edge is because of that reason. Some of you also could be very anxious about whether or not you have much longer at your job. There could be certain job cuts or readjustments that are happening that you don't really understand. I don't see any of you getting fired if that is something that you're worried about. Now, going into love, what does my Cancer's love life look like for the month of July 2025? So I have the 10 of Pentacles and also the King of Pentacles. So for my single Cancers, some of you have been single for a minute and making money, taking care of your home, like your family members, or if you're a mother or a father, taking care of your kids and more so just the home life has been a big focal point. You could be trying to gear yourself up to date people though, where it's like maybe you see potential in a earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, but your trust issues could be so high that it's hard for you to maybe take this further than, you know, just maybe talking about taking things further. For others of you, it may not be an earth sign at all, but you could be wanting to connect with somebody, but trust has been like a big hurdle for you to overcome, basically. For my Aquarius, for my Cancers who are in a relationship already, this may be somebody you want to be with long term. Like you want to spend the rest of your life with them. You want to get married, have children. Some of you guys are already at that point now. You just want to preserve the relationship more so. It's just trust. Money also could be a big thing that keeps coming up in the relationship where certain financial responsibilities are like affecting you guys as being able to be lovey-dovey. This could also be a partner's health or your physical health. There could be things that you're trying to take care of in that front that's also kind of affecting the relationship to some degree. Now, going into what I see for the possible challenge that my Cancers may encounter for July, what does that look like? I have the 8 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. So for some of you, it could be more so work. Like you could just be fed up with the work environment and that is just an annoyance. Or you could be looking to get a new job and it's a certain criteria that you're looking for. Either a certain amount of hours, a schedule in particular that you're looking to get so that you could balance it with other things that you have going on in your life, or money, like how much you're getting paid. So the challenging part is like finding a job that fits that specific criteria. For others of you, it could be more so you trying to put the effort and energy into maintaining your relationship, and your person could be quick to abandon things, or you could be feeling like you're at a point to where you want to abandon things because you've been trying so much. There could be things that also you feel like you still want to work on within yourself before dating, even though you would like to have that, you know, opportunity to connect with someone. And that could be a challenge within itself. It's like, I'm working on myself, but I also would love to pursue something or to have love in my life. Or you even have someone around you where they're still needing to do some personal work and you may want to love them, but they still have to do that. Now, Going into the advice, what is the best advice for my Cancers for July? Now, the best advice for you with the Five of Cups and the Page of Pentacles is to give yourself a fair shot to be present right now. The Five of Cups, whenever this card comes up, it's a party pooper card. It's a I've been through X, Y, and Z, so nothing in the present moment can be better. Or it's such a heavy focus on the past that it robs us of our present and even the future opportunities that we have. So the advice here is to not rob yourself of rewriting your past, essentially, especially when it comes to you having either new love that comes into your life during this month or not prior, moving forward beyond this month, who could potentially be someone you could take very serious, or even potential opportunities financially. Some of you have been kind of beating yourself down for what you feel like you've missed out on, and you haven't missed out on anything. Now, last two cards are going to represent the outcome of July for you, Cancers. What is the outcome? Okay, so I have the Ace of Swords and the Two of Swords. So the Ace of Swords right next to the Two of Swords talks about clearing up confusion or clearing up misunderstanding. So this could be in a conversation where you get to finally speak your piece, speak your mind, or someone else around you does this and it gives you a whole new realm of understanding on something that you just felt like you didn't know what to maneuver in or what to do about it or what to do with a connection. I think that you get understanding now. Also, if you have been just ruminating or just overthinking all throughout the month, you could come to a place to where you don't feel like you have to do that anymore because you have insight. Now, this could be an aha moment. This could be just over time, you get out of this space of need to overthink things that you already know the answers to, but you could feel a lot more level-headed by the end of July. If there's some sort of misunderstanding in communication between you and a love interest, I think that the end of this month will grant you guys a chance to get past that as well. But this is what I see. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you enjoyed, thumbs up the video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.